was almost abused by a man of God. When I was 15, I was very close to my pastor. Reason being that my church was very close to my house as at that time. I was born and dedicated in one of the prestigious church here in Nigeria. And my pastor's wife, as at that time, in blessed memories, she had a stroke. So we take turns in our church to go to our pastor's house to help him clean, cook, and wash his clothes. One day, a lady died in our church and she died of breast cancer. So before she died, my mom had already told us the cause of her illness. She told us that she had breast cancer and she did the examination. She examined my breast as at that time. So I went to my pastor's house and we started having a conversation about the woman that died, and then he said she died of breast cancer. Then he brought out a book which is named Every Woman. So he now said he needs to examine my breast to check if there is any lump. And then I told him that my mom had already examined it and she had checked my breast and there is no lumps. However, my mom said that breast cancer is more of like a genetic sickness and illness. So after that, I went to the kitchen to cook. My pastor called me to come and meet him in the sitting room, and still the same book, he showed me a diagram and he said if I know what the diagram means, and I said no. He said, okay, that's a vagina. And I said, oh, okay, I don't know, I've not seen this before. He now said, okay, that he need me to go to the bathroom so that he can show me the labels of the diagram in the book. That really spiked some sort of curiosity in my head, and I told him, Daddy, I can't go to the bathroom and open my vagina for you to examine. He said, no, that is not what it means and all of that. Then I quickly declined and I told him that I need to go and help my mom fetch water. So I left, and ever since that incident happened, I never go to my pastor's house again. After that incident, I started becoming so distant. I don't go to church as I used to. Anytime I'm asked why didn't I go to church, I'll tell them that I'm preparing for my WAEC exam. So even in church, they all noticed it. My mom even noticed it, and she asked me. I didn't tell anyone because I felt like no one would believe me if I tell them the truth. If I had told them the truth, no one would believe me. God's so kind. After 3 weeks of that incident that occurred between me and my pastor, he was exposed by a married woman that he did the same thing to, and she recorded every of their conversation. The lady took the video and all the evidence to her husband, and the husband took the evidence to the headquarters of the church, and then they summoned our pastor, and this time he could not deny it because there was an evidence. So the elders in our church summoned all the teenagers and everyone in the church and asked us if we have ever encountered anything like that with our pastor, and everyone, almost all of them, said yes, including myself. They were all shocked and they were like, why didn't we tell them? Based on our age, as at that time we were about 13, 14, 15 years of age, and then if we had told them, they would not believe us. We were just scared because we felt like since it's our pastor, they will not believe us. Especially me, my mom believed in my pastor so much, not until when the whole thing happened, and then she was disappointed. So parents should pay close attention and monitor their young children, especially young female, around men with huge standing in the society. My name is Loveth, and this is my story.